All right, welcome back, Truth Seeker. I want to talk about why Georgetown renamed their court after John Thompson today, 66 weeks and 6 days after his death. And as Patrick Ewing came into the game with 66 wins as the coach of Georgetown in his fifth season as the coach, in light of basketball being a game of 5-on-5. As you'll recall, John Thompson died last year at age 78, Sunday, August 30th, 2020. We covered it then. The significance of him dying at age 78 on a Sunday in light of being the first black coach in the history of basketball, college basketball, to win the championship, and how he did it with the Jesuit program, Georgetown, the Hoyas out of D.C. But today becomes the latest 666 ritual in basketball. Last weekend, we had a great 666 ritual with the Spurs upsetting the Warriors, which was very lucrative. Of course, Kobe Bryant, in his career history, scored 81 points in his 666th career game, plus he had that 666 warm-up. And if you're new here, for years I've taught about the relationship with 666, the number of the beast, and basketball, and why they pay tribute to this number so much. 5 or 6 years ago, it was LeBron becoming the first player to go to 6 straight NBA finals since 66 when Bill Russell did it. And again, you'll see how the number 666 is paid tribute to in basketball. Some of these things, it will totally slip through the cracks unless you're really paying attention. And I'm sure in the years that I've been paying attention, I've missed probably more riddles than I've actually caught. But look at this. Look at this. John Thompson, again today, Saturday, December 11th, they rename the court in his honor. This is what the court now looks like, John Thompson Jr. Court. And from his death, August 30th, 2020, notice it was 66 weeks and 6 days on the nose. And they had a game today against Syracuse. Syracuse from New York, like how Ewing went from Georgetown to the Knicks, and now he's coaching Georgetown. And the thing about New York and Syracuse is they have this gematria of 666 in the Sumerian cipher, which is just taking the alphabetic order and multiplying it times 6. So A is 6, B is 12, C is 18, D is 24. Notice in Gematria, Syracuse, New York, and basketball game, all just using that same cipher, are 666, right? And the numbers associated with Satan, if you just use the alphabetic order, Satan is 55, right? Basketball is a game of 5-on-5. So it's interesting how it comes together this way. And again, Ewing is in his his 5th season as the head coach of Georgetown. And notice Patrick Ewing. Today, he came in. He got his 67th win today, which is interesting because Satanic equals 67, as does Hoyas. But he came into today with 66 wins. And hold on, we'll come back to this. But in the most pure cipher, if you write out number of the beast, it's 66. In Revelation 13:18, it begins, here is wisdom. And then it says the person with wisdom will know how to calculate the number 666, right? But notice Kobe Bryant's 54 forwards, 81 in reverse. So is the phrase mark of the beast, 54-81. And remember, Kobe scored 81 in his 666th game. The mark of the beast is 666. And to show you how redundant this is, today, Georgetown, by winning, became 5-4 for the season, right? In this 666 ritual. And Syracuse came into the game 5-4. They lost and fell to 5-5, like Satan is 55. But here, just last Saturday, I posted this on my site early in the morning, about 8 hours before the game was played, is the NBA going Revelation 13:18. And notice, Greg Popovich, he came into last Saturday's game 13-17 and 666. His win and loss record, he won this game as an 8.5-point underdog over the Warriors, improving to 13-18 and 666. Revelation 13:18 is the verse about 666, right? And again, he did it against the Warriors, who are originally from Philly. Tonight, the Warriors and Philly play each other. They always do major rituals with this team. And, if the Warriors do lose tonight, they're going to have Philly's area code. We'll see what happens. But last week, when Popovich won this game, upsetting the Warriors, look at this. Last week was December 5th, the day this game was played. Popovich's birthday is January 28th. This game, where this ritual went down, was 666, was 54 days before his birthday. And again, Kobe Bean Bryant, 54, with the huge 666 ritual, who also died the Sunday before Super Bowl 54. Again, Kobe Bryant, 41 in the most pure. Kobe Bean Bryant, with his middle name, 54 in the most pure. Dead at 41 on the Pope's 41st day of his age while traveling from Catholic Mass, so it's not hard to see who's behind these rituals. But the thing is about Popovich as well. It was 54 days before his birthday. If you count the span, it's 55 days, right? And with the most simple cipher, Satan is 55. If you make it satanic, it's 67, like Hoyas. When you run the alphabetic order in reverse, you see how Hoyas is 67-22 in reverse? Satanic is 67-22. Basketball is also 22. But Ewing today went from 66 wins to 67. 66 associated with number of the beast, 67 was satanic, 666 the satanic number. Again, you guys, this stuff is not an accident. By the way, Kobe Bryant died on a date with 67 numerology. January 26th, 2020, 1 plus 26 plus 20 plus 20, 67. And you know what? He died in a helicopter, and, you know, been talking about helicopter and 666 rituals with Donald Trump many a times when he was president. But helicopters also got that 666. You see, the basketball star goes down, who was known for the 666 workout for his career high in his 666 game. And by the way, the reason you have to run the alphabetic order forwards and backwards is you see how Satanic's 122 in reverse? What day did Kobe score 81 points in his 666 game? On January 22nd, 122, right? And he did it over the Raptors. And I swear there's something about the Raptors I'm forgetting. Let me see. I forget what it is. Toronto is 36. 666 is the 36th triangular number. I think there's something to that I'm forgetting, though. Maybe it's Raptors alone. Let me see. I forget what it is. It's not a big deal. But the point is, 666 basketball rituals, 66 weeks and 6 days after John Thompson's death. And consider 666, the 36th triangular number. We know it's the Jesuits behind all this. He coached at the Jesuit school, Georgetown. IHS, their acronym and their logo is 36. 666 is the 36th triangular number. And Georgetown one was 79 points. Society of Jesus is 79. John Thompson died at age 78, which means he died in his 79th year of life. Jesuit is 78, dead on a 78 date numerology. Society of Jesus, the more formal name, 79. It's kind of like the Jesuit Anthony Fauci. The coronavirus pandemic was declared 78 days after his birthday, or on his 79th day of being 79 years old. And he also talked about the coming pandemic under Trump at Georgetown on January 10th, 2017, if you want to go back and look that up. But yeah, and again, just the same numbers. Improved to 5-4 in the very satanic game, as Syracuse comes in 5-4. And again, New York, where Ewing used to play ball with the Knicks. So, yeah, we'll keep this one short and sweet. But again, you pay attention to what they're doing, you'll see how it's rigged from college to pro, how sick it is. And I guess I'm going to show you one more thing. We'll go back and look. I know I got a post here on John Thompson's death. We covered this last year when it happened. August 30th, 2020, a Sunday. And the story was, the first black basketball head coach to win the NCAA National Championship died at his Arlington, Virginia home Sunday night. According to his family, he was 78. And again, the thing about Sunday is, in the base ciphers, Jesuit and Sunday are 84, 21, 78. Perfect overlaps, right? Dead at 78 on a Sunday on a date with 78 numerology. He became the first black coach to win the championship in 84 with the Jesuit program. And remember, the next year, 85, that was the first official March Madness. And notice, with the most simple cipher, basketball is 85, right? The 85 championship, the first March Madness, that was the Catholic school Villanova beating John Thompson's Georgetown. The Catholic school beat the Jesuit school. And the Jesuit motto, Isus Hominum Salvator, what the IHS stands for, is 85 in the most pure cipher, the alphabetic order of the rules of numerology. And again, to appreciate these ciphers forwards and backwards, you see how that motto is 266 and 122? Pope Francis is the first Jesuit pope, the 266th pope, and his name, Pope Francis, is 122. You see? And Pope Francis, 59. Benedict stepped down on the 59th day of the year. The 59th presidential election just gave us Biden, number 46, 46 weeks after the Pope's birthday, which we told you all year was going to happen. Catholic, 46. JFK, the first Catholic president, number 35, assassinated at age 46. Joe Biden's number 46 in an election 46 weeks after the Pope's birthday, inaugurated on the Pope's 35th day of his age. 46 books in the Catholic Old Testament. 145 more chapters. Again, it's not hard to see who coded out the language. Synced it up with the calendar that's named after a pope. How many weeks on the Gregorian calendar that we go by named after a pope? 52, right? What's pope in the most simple cipher? 52, right? So, anyway. R.I.P. again to John Thompson, man. It's too bad the world is ruled by evil people, and most people living in this world don't want to know anything about it. So, and here, I'll give you another thought to think about. Allen Iverson, who played at Georgetown, if you look into what Satanism is really about, it's about self-worship. And Allen Iverson's kind of the guy who ruined basketball, who went to Georgetown, because Allen Iverson, he was the guy who didn't pass the ball anymore. He just took 100 shots a game. And growing up in the era of Allen Iverson, I remember how all of a sudden there just started to be more guys on the court who thought they were Allen Iverson. All of a sudden, people just don't want to pass. They just want to, they want to be AI. They want to take every damn shot. And again, it's kind of the whole self-worship thing, right? That's what Satanism is ultimately about, self-worship. David Stern, when he came out in and took over the NBA with Jordan, he said the NBA is not about basketball. It's about making stars. And then, it became less of a team game. It became more about Michael Jordan. It was Michael Jordan's league. So, yeah, I think oh, yeah, John Thompson played for the Celtics. Boston Celtics got that 78 as well. Boston also equals 85 and 22, just like basketball. NBA 17. The Celtics and the Lakers tied with 17 championships apiece. LeBron got that 17th championship for the Lakers in his 17th season. Anyway. Pay attention. You'll find the next 666 basketball ritual. College and pro, it's all scripted the same way. And we'll leave it there for now. Until next time, Truth Seeker.